It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Texas have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jason Hamill will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
So striding forward now, Josh Harrison. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Yeah,
so a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen. Strike 1. Mercer, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
うわー、これベース入ってたらライトゴロできたんちゃい
And
ます。
after that base hit, he's extended his
足めっ
hit
ちゃ
streak
遅い
to
ですね。
9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager...
2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
かなり癖もんですよ、これ。
Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Mercer over at second. Cabrera is over at first with 1 away. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hamill is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
He's set. The 2-2. Swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
At the plate, Nolan Fontana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Here it comes on 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Harrison's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 6 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Line drive to center field. Matuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Texas, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now for the 2nd inning in Arlington, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Chu, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Matuk leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line hard, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Bobby Wilson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to first. Guzman comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 21.
First offering on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Popped him up. Harrison is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Delino DeShields, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he fouls this one off. That misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Struck him out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Zimmerman looks in. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That one's in there, 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off for the Tigers, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Andres charging in on it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Standing in, Jordy Mercer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-0. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Soft liner towards short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Nick Castellanos now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Castellanos brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The set and the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Joey Gallo now as we move
Leading
on
up
to the
for
bottom
the
of inning
Rangers,
number 3.
The designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like
The
seeing
first
that.
baseman,
He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan.
Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Guzman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Candelario takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Andrew.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. Guzman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bobby Wilson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Settling in now, Hunter Pence comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Candelario has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 21.
So coming to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play. This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Gallo. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Belted high and deep into right center. Matuk ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 run scores. And a relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Now to the plate, Bobby Wilson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Yeah, 鈴木さんおはようございます。この回でやめますよ。もうそっちは終わりそうですか。
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
この5回の表でやめますわ。
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
終わりました。
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we
と
know
り
he
あえず
loves
この
going to.
5回
But
の
great
表でやめます
recognition to
わ。
lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches. But when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Jeffrey Springs, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the
7
ball
時
now out of the
ログイン
bullpen.
できない。離婚メンテ1時間半。あちゃちゃちゃちゃ。7時ログインできないってなんか不具合ですか、それ。
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
おちゃちゃちゃちゃ。いやー、さっきようやく点が入りましたよ、もう。
And he takes a cold
珍
strike up
し
and
い、
out over the plate. 0
2
2.
点タイムリー犠牲フライっていう、初めて見ましたけどね、あんな犠牲フライ。大概犠牲フライって、三塁ランナーホームインが多いんですけど、二塁ランナーもホームインっていう、すごい犠牲フライでしたね、あれは。
There's a swing and he sends a
うわ
ball
お、こ
high
れ
in
で
the
かいか
air
な。
into left field.
うわ
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
シージにバンされた。
A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't
こ
take
の
much to
阪
drive
神
one
タイ
out
ガ
of
ー
the
スも
ballpark
結構
when you
し
connect
ぶと
on
い
a
ん
high
ですよ
pitch
ね。
like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
In now, Jordy Mercer.
Mercer.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
で、シージダメみたい。
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a
シージを
heartbeat.
バッ
Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
UBI 全体がメンテなんですかね。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hard on the ground towards short. There is Andrus. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. Middle of the night here in Arlington. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nolan Fontana. No hits to this point.
Nolan Fontana.
ちょっと待った。さあ、じゃあとりあえずここでやめましょうかね。どんな感じでしょうね。さあ、じゃあ一旦ここで終わります。お疲れ様でした。